Minion won last year's contest, but I'm not afraid. If I can find a way past his force field, I can beat him. They always say the same shit. Like, very rarely have they said something different. But they always say the same shit, and I'm always reading it. Well, most of the time anyways. Sometimes I'll forget, but hell. But for the most part, when I do read them, they all say the same shit. But anyways, I mean, they'll still be saying the same shit anyways. It's not like it's a fucking big-ass deal. Alright, so, let's see here. How many other panels do I fucking need? And let's go this way. Alright, come on, turn around on you. Oh, fuck, he froze me. Fucking bitch. Alright, so... Oh, back panel hit. And I need to fucking get that back panel destroyed. That's what I need to go and do. Let's see here, Minion. Where the fuck are you at? Come on. Come on, Minion. Alright. Fucking hey. This is proving a bit more difficult than usually is. Alright, so... Oh. Alright, so let's just do this. Ah, there we are. Alright, all I have to just keep doing is just fucking hitting them. So, hell, that's always something that works, I guess. Alright, so let's go and do this. Alright, and power missile. That should easily finish him off. And then you guys are going to get a quick cutscene. So, yeah. Now I'll continue on with my little commentary after we beat Minion. If he'll die already. Come on, motherfucker. There we are. There he goes. Let me go run him over. There we are.
As I drifted away, the torment began again. The same torment I'd endured 1,000 nights and days before. I began to remember. It happened a couple of years back. We were out across from the Northside Apartments. There'd been reports of terrorist activity in the building. When we got there, we found some kind of doomsday cult had set up shop inside. We were sent there to take them out. These guys were real psychos, desperate as hell, holed up like rats in a cage. But now their little hideaway was a kill zone, and I had them right in my sights. I'd dealt with a lot of dirtbags before, but for some reason, this was different.
All units open fire! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
All these years, trying to make a difference. And for what? So that we could arrest these scum suckers and watch them walk free the same afternoon? My rage got the better of me. I couldn't focus. I wanted to send these killers to hell where they belonged. I got them. But not before I made the biggest mistake of my life. I'd let my emotions cloud my judgment. It cost me, but it cost someone else even more. Oh my God, what had I done? Those people were dead, and it was all my fault. There was only one way out. But that way was closed. I was going to have to live with it for the rest of my life, and nothing I could do would ever take away the pain. Until now.
Alright, well, I did a little bit of a mistake. You guys are probably going to see a little bit of a jump when I'm doing this. Mainly because I ended up skipping the cutscene by accident. I had my controller down, and I accidentally moved it, and it skipped the cutscene. So, you guys are still going to get the cutscene, I just have to go and edit it in. I don't really know why I'm saying this. Probably for the sake of transparency, I guess. So, let's just go and save it, and we'll do it over again. Well, I won't do it over again, but you guys will just see it like it normally should, with a bit of a jump. So that's it. It's my fault that my family is dead. I should have stayed focused. Dear God, why didn't you let me die? Well, it's a reason, you know, because you didn't really do much, did you? Alright, but let's see here. Let's go this way and continue on and fucking destroy this guy. Alright, oh, it's Brimstone. I think I already did Brimstones. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I haven't really played through the storyline in quite some time. But I think I did do Brimstone's storyline. I just have to go and make sure again. Alright. But let's see, we finally got him destroyed. And let's see here, go through this way and go and hit him like that. And gas can, go! I totally missed. Alright, let's go with that one. And really, I'm just kind of toying with them now because I know that it's going to take a while for us to get to the it's that bridge, or not the bridge, but the holding facility area thingamabob. God damn it, he keeps freezing me. Alright, you know what? Special time. You want to use your special? I'm going to use my special too. And there we are. He's done. Alright, so now, there we are. Alright, so let's go this way. Take out Sweet Tooth. And let's see here. There we are. And there we are. Come on. Wait, who else do we have? We have Axel too. Huh. Alright, alright. That'll always work, I guess. And the thing with Outlaw's special, I should be saying, is that if you are in direct sight of your enemy, you'll actually be able to fire a missile. You have to kind of pulse it out, but you can actually go and fire missiles. Yes, fire the missiles, which is pretty cool actually. A few characters have things like that where they'll be able to, you know, fire an extra round or something. Alright, let me go and destroy that so we can go and electrocute these guys. Yeah. Yeah. Is one of them... They're all bald. I just noticed that. Huh. They must be part of the asylum or something then. Either that or super old. Because it looks like they still have some hair on them, so... Yeah. But that's always cool. Now let's see here, going along through here, just driving around. Now, something that I also want to kind of mention is the soundtrack is actually great on this one. I remember when I first picked up Head-On Extra Twist Edition, that was just the Head-On PSP version with, well, on the PS... it was a PSP version of Twisted Metal, but it was on PS2. Similar to what they did with, like, the Liberty City Story, not Liberty City Stories, but... well, I think it was Liberty City. Well, it was like one of those games that they put, like one of those GTA games that they put up. I know Vice City Stories was one of them, but it was just basically one of those like PSP games, and they ported it out to the PS2. And the only difference with that and this one was that they actually ended up adding in a bit more extra content, such as what was left of Harbor City. I think that was actually what it's called. I'm not too sure. I always get confused with the name of the other Twisted Metal that they were supposed to come out after Black. But I mean, there's always that that kind of stuff. But let's see here, what else? But yeah, they also have a whole bunch of other little add-ons onto there too. And yeah, I'm actually gonna be playing through that story later on in the year, I guess. I'll still be continuing on Twisted Metal. Like I said, I was gonna be moving on to 2012 after Twisted Metal 2012, I should say. Once I finish up this, so expect that up later on once I finish up this storyline and all that. And then, you know, I'll be bringing out a few other Twisted Metals. One of my favorite ones I really want to bring out is Small Brawl. Small Brawl was actually a game that I never really knew existed. I rented it at a Blockbuster back when, you know, you rented games at Blockbuster. But I ended up playing it for a weekend. I loved it. I mean, the whole little storyline was just so different. And I mean, just the way it played, it felt. I mean, just instead of having actual cars to, you know, drive in, it was like a fucking RC car. It was still pretty cool. And I mean, I actually want to go and get it again. I haven't gone and just bought it on Amazon, which I really should have. But expect that one up very, very soon. That's going to be one of the ones I really want to play through. But we'll just have to see, you know, what time permits and, you know, what goes on later on. And we'll just have to go and see where it goes. All that good stuff, you know? But, whoa, doing some crazy tricks. Yeah. Alright. So, whoo. Oh, that was a nice one. I don't know. Was that a 720, 360, 180? I don't know. It was one of those weird things. I know it was a bit more than 360, so, yeah. Alright, let's go and destroy that. So we can just go into this little secret area that doesn't really matter much. And there you are. Yellow Jacket got destroyed. And we move on to the next level. Of course, I'll save. And let's see here. Boom. Boom. And there we are. So, yeah. Yeah, next level, yeah, it's going to be Snowy Roads or Drive-In Movie. I don't know quite which one I want to do yet. But let's see here. I think I did Drive-In Movie before, but I'm not too sure. Let's go with Snowy Roads. Alright. Now, these little small maps, I do kind of like them actually. Snowy Roads is one that I don't really quite like. This place is tight, like an indoor firing range, except the targets are bigger. I must keep moving if I want to survive this. Now, I don't really quite like Snowy Roads, mainly because if you're going too fast, you can easily fall off the cliff, which I've done multiple times in this. Same thing with the rooftops. They're both good levels, but I just don't really like them considering, you know, you can do that and you can pretty much just eat up your lives just super quickly. So, it's all just one of those kind of weird things, you know. So, you really have to be cautious of what you're doing and where you're getting hit from and all that stuff. Alright, so go through here. Whoop, shit. And yeah. Now, let's see here, what else. But for anybody wondering if I was going to be doing, you know, Twisted Metal 1, 2, 3, 4, what, and so on, yeah, I will be doing those, no doubt. I've played pretty much every single Twisted Metal that I know of. And I mean, going through the rest of them, I mean, there's no real point of not doing 1 and, you know, not doing 2 or 3 and 4. You know, that's just the way I seem to work. Is if I do like a sequel or something, I want to do the prequel too. If I do the prequel, I also want to move on to the sequel. It's just one of those things that I seem to have in my mind that, you know, just because you started off on one, you got to go and do the other, even though you don't really have to, but it's kind of, you know, useful. And I'm not too sure if I've said this, but this map really reminds me of the map for when you're fighting Dollface in Twisted Metal 2012, because that one is just kind of like a freeway, highway kind of thing. I'm not too sure. I think it'll probably be a highway more necessarily, but still, this is still a good map. Like I said, very tight, so it's very easy to go and kill the people, but it's very easy for you to get killed, which is actually one of the freaking maps I loved playing when I was actually playing local multiplayer with this. Online multiplayer, I never got to play on this. Main reason being, I never really had a good internet connection to go and do that. Didn't really have a modem or phone line that I can hook up to my PS2 and go and start playing with this. And also, I didn't have the online version of this game. So, yeah, there was that. But I know they came out with one that was the original Twisted Metal Black storyline, and they had the online capabilities and all that, but I never got that one. And my kind of thing was I never really liked buying a game twice. That's just me. So I mean, that's probably the main reason I didn't get it. And hell, I mean, if it really wasn't for what's it called, for my PS3 going bad or getting the online version, I don't think I'd be still playing this. Well, there wouldn't really be much of a way I could play this. So yeah, let's continue on. And let's see, we got rooftops, I believe now. Yeah, the abandoned skyscraper, rooftop, whatever you want to call it. The last fight in this contest. If I win, I'll get my second chance. I just hope it's enough to save that family. Alright, so we'll probably go and get this. I mean, we'll have this in the bag. As long as I don't get bullshitted out like I usually end up doing with this kind of stuff, I think we'll have it down. Alright, go through this church. And it's just like weird positioning for a church. I mean, this is just super weird. Like the way they have everything set up on this rooftop. I mean, what kind of city has this thing like where you have to go up all the way to the roof just to go to church? If you're going to this church anyways. I don't know. Again, it's just one of those things that you're just like, why do they have it like this? You know? I can understand, you know, Calypso's setting up the city for, you know, his little, like, tournaments and rounds and all that, but it's just kind of weird. The other thing I was always wondering too is how exactly do the same characters always come back afterwards if you kill them? Yeah, does it really make sense? I mean, does one of them already enter like some death limbo kind of thing? I really don't know. It's always just one of those weird things that, you know, if you delve too deep into it, you're kind of just like poke so many holes in the storyline that you're not going to be able to figure it out anymore, or it's not going to be as appealing to you as it once was because you've kind of shattered the memory of it, so to say. But yeah. Let's go this way. And that's the other cool thing I always liked about this one too, is that the spare tire is the ricochet launcher. I mean, I always just found that cool. Like every little like thing they have special with these cars, I always find it funny that, you know, they put that as a part for it, because it just like comes out, and it's, you know, this is one of those kind of weird things, because you look around at the car and it's like it comes out with so many different things, and then, you know, you'll have a person coming out of the car and you're just like, well, I mean, in that kind of area you have the you have the gas can, and then you have, you know, a missile, and then you have all this, and it's just weird to just have those kind of things just, you know, coming out of the car when you don't really think they'll have enough room for all that. But hey, you know, infinite, you know, what is it? Infinite inventory is just one of those weird things that you'll end up having in a video game sometimes, which is, you know, something people didn't really like go on about too much until, you know, later on games where you actually ended up having a limited inventory and you can't really just carry around every single fucking thing of crap you want. Fucking Mr. Grimm and I were just going on the fucking machine gun rampage. Classic. Alright, so let's see here. Go with... There we are. Alright, now where's the last guy at? There you are. Alright. And Spectre, what are you doing? Come on. There we are. And... there we are. Come on. Spectre, where you at? Where you at? Let me get with you my satellite. Little beam. Oh, fuck. She knocked me. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I was going to say, like, she knocked me off the fucking building. But nope, she didn't. I thought she did. And I knocked myself out of the building. That was my bad right there. I confused the buttons. I've been playing this other racing game, and X was the handbrake, and I kept pressing that, and it turns out, you know, it's not X in this one necessarily. X will just kind of, you know, still propel you, I guess, if you still have enough speed. But, yeah, let's see here. Get the speed going. Yeah, it's turbo, whatnot. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. I guess I'll just wait for her to come by over here, so that way I don't fuck myself over like I usually do. And let's go with the homing missile in there. Nope, I can't. Okay, so there she comes up. Alright, so we can easily go and grab her right now, I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, yeah, there she is. Oh, she freezes me, of course. And I get flipped over, too. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Where the fuck are you at? There you are. And there you are. Alright, that should be it. And then we'll move on to the Warhawk. So we'll go and continue on through that. I won't be skipping through this cutscene, I can tell you that much. At least I'll try not to be, you know, pressing a button that'll just skip it. That isn't a usual button press to skip a fucking cutscene.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
Alright, finally, the end of this storyline. I know this man. He's a fellow officer, a good cop, but I have to kill him if I want to change my past. So now he seems that he's actually believing Calypso a bit more than he was in the beginning of his little storyline. But hell, we'll just have to see how far it'll go. So let's see here. Where the hell is the other one going? Well, the fucking trailer, the tanker, whatever the fuck you want to go and call it. But another thing I kind of found in the cutscene when I saw it was that what's it called? Usually they'll zoom in on the driver's seat. Like you'll see your character, well, the driver, I should say, like right there in the driver's seat. And in this one, it didn't really quite zoom in to where you can actually see him, which is kind of weird. But there we are. I got him. But I just kind of find that funny because I mean, like all the other ones, they kind of zoomed in on him to go. Well, not him necessarily, you know, because it's not all females and well, not all males or females in this game. So I won't necessarily say him just to be a bit politically correct, so to say. All right. So how much more of his shield do I need to fucking destroy? All right. So let's see here. And okay, there he is. Alright, so now I just gotta go and make sure he gets up on the helipad, and there we are, destroy the fucking shield on him. So let's go and use our special. There we are. Now the thing I've always actually wondered about this special is it him driving and shooting the gun, or is it just one of his fellow officers or something? Because he's fully covered up, so I mean, that's the other thing you don't really see, so you're not really sure if it is him or not. But I mean, I'm gonna say it probably is, and he has this thing like on an auto drive kind of thing. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. They got a whole bunch of shit coming out of the car. So, yeah.
I had won the contest. Now it was time to see if the rumors were true. Did Calypso really have the power to give me a second chance? He asked if I really wanted a second chance, if I understood the risks. But I wasn't going to screw up twice. This time, it was all going to work out. I demanded my prize. And just like that, I was back. I knew what to do this time. I had to contain my anger. I had to focus. That little girl was going to be safe. It was my sworn duty, both to her and to myself.
He's drawing a weapon. All units open fire. Open fire. Shoot to kill.
I made sure every single bullet found the right target this time. That dirtbag went down like a puppet with his strings cut.
Terrorist is down. Terrorist is down. Great shooting, Agent. Second team, move it.
But it wasn't over. Not until I knew those people were safe. They were shaken but alive. Calypso had done it. I never thought it could be
All
like...
units, target is not down. Target is still hot.
I was so close to making it right.
Agent,